Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Adam. Today, on Wednesday, 16 December of 2020, happy gathering with us in CNN program, which will provide you to the real news and which is taken factually and actually, either in international and national. And I will accompany you about 15 minutes with many kind of information. Well, let's begin to the news today. The more the years, the more people who grow and develop, the rapid development of the industrial world, especially in the field of technology. One of them is developments in the transportation industry. Getting here, there are more and more types of cars, motorbikes, and various other vehicles with increasingly new and sophisticated technology. However, as the vehicle industry develops, more and more pollution is generated. The data show that the sources of air pollution come from the burning fossil fuels in power plants, transportation, industry and household, industrial processes and solvent use. For example, in the chemical and mining industries, agriculture, waste treatment, natural sources, including volcanic eruptions, wind-blown dust, sea salt spray, and emission of volatile organic compounds from plants. We can see that the biggest source of air pollution comes from burning transportation fuels. This is very dangerous for our natural health. Therefore, now I have connected with my colleagues in the field to show how crowded the roads are because of the vehicles and the pollution that they cause. Mr. Arya, can you tell us about the situation on the road?
Well, good morning, viewers. I'm currently on Sudirman Street. It looks like the situation here is very crowded and there is a traffic jam for 3 kilometers. Now, as you can see, I don't just wear a mask because it's pandemic. It also because a lot of smoke comes out from the vehicle. So you must wear a mask. That is the condition in the field today. Thus a report from me, Adi Pratama, and the cameraman Joko. Reported back to the studio, James.
Thank you, Arya, for reporting the incident directly from the field. Now, I have a special guest who happens to have a solution to the problems that we face today, and it can be said that the solution he provides is quite unique.
Good morning, Mr. Davy. How are you? Good morning, Mr. James. I am good and thank you for having me in the studio. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Davy Pratama and I am a game developer at EA Corporation. Now, I am developing a game about the environment, especially about air pollution due to the excessive fuel consumption. How about you, Mr. James? Thankfully, I'm also in a good shape. And can you describe your purpose in making this game and what is the name of this game? Well, I called this game Planet and Happy. Basically, I made this game like a game with many missions in general. When I create this game, my goal was the first to make humans realize that they can destroy nature with the small actions of unconscious humans. Second, I want to educate the public about using fuel effectively, which later will also reduce the air pollution. Third, I want to provide a unique experience when people play a game. For these games, hopefully it will be a solution for the government in dealing with air pollution due to the excessive use of gas in vehicles. And basically this game has a good goal, which is to bring people to the help of nature and the environment in the way that humans can simply do, like playing games. And I made this game with various other game references, such as The Sims, Clash of Clans, and I didn't only learn in terms of graphic design of the game, but I also saw the concept of making the game itself. Well, that sounds great, sir. Now, what kind of target market that do you want? Is this game only for young children? No, it's totally wrong. If we look at the data from the Indonesian Statistics Center, the number of vehicles on the roads is increasing every year, and according to Indonesian law, the minimum age limit for a vehicle user is 17 years. In this case, it is the minimum age of a person can get a driving license. Of course, this game for those who are 17 years and over, who are already aware of driving on the streets. Then, although many young children in Indonesia have been playing games from an early age, however, according to the data again, most game players in Indonesia are aged 17 and over, even up to the age of 30. So I think my target market for this game is wide, and both of men and women are allowed to play this game. And of course, 17 years and old to the top. And then, what characters are in the game? The characters that I created in this game were three cartoon characters. The first was named Joyce, the second was named Alex, and the third was named John. Every user who just entered this game will be guided by Joyce as the general guide of this game. Joyce will explain every detail of this game so that the new users can quickly understand the game and can play it. Second, name Alex as the character of the users to carry out the environmental rescue missions. And the third character, John, is used as a character who carries out human rescue missions. These three characters can be changed up from their experience and color according to the user wishes. So you mean this game has two missions? Can you explain how to play it? Okay, I will explain the game. First of all, this game will focus on two aspects. Like the first one is humans and the second one is environment. When a new user enters the game's page, the user will be immediately guided to the sign up page where the user must fill in their data in the form of name, address, and identity number. This data will be useful, and after a new user enters, he will guided by Joyce as the game guide character, and Joyce will show every mission that the user can carry out. So the first mission is about saving the environment, where in each stage in this game, the user will have to complete challenges about saving the environment, especially in air pollution due to the gas usage. At level 1, the user will play at breathing simulation, where the independent variable here is the air condition. So, in my opinion, it is important for users to understand the condition that occur, so that after the user understands, it will be easier to educate others. Also, at level 1, users can see how their breathing is when they inhale gas from vehicle fumes. And then, after seeing the breathing simulation, the user will be taken to the second level, where the user will meet the Alex character. Here, user will be challenged to calculate the distance traveled by the vehicle, determine which gasoline is environmentally friendly, and the amount of fuel the vehicle needs when traveling a certain distance. So, at this level, the user already has 3 lives. If successful, the user will advance to level 4. Otherwise, the user's life will be reduced by 1. And then, at level 4, user will compile a smart city with a low level of air pollution. If the city that design created by the user is effective in reducing air pollution due to the fuel gas, then the points earned will also be even greater. The users can get these points from level 1. If the points collected have reached 1000 points, then these points can be exchanged for a prize. It's a different story if the user loses or his life runs out. Then the user will accept the challenge of saving humans, which is guided by the character John. What are the challenges? This challenge must be proven by the user doing it for real in every day in his life. For example, taking the public transportation, then buying environmentally friendly fuel, then going out to do some activities using a bicycle. At this stage, the user must actually show evidence of the requested pass. If not, then the user will get a consequence from the game developer. And I think the challenge is easy, and the goal is to make people aware of the air pollution it causes on a daily basis. But how can players reach the epic win? And I heard that if the users can earn 1000 points, they can get a reward. What reward it is? Simple. Users can win if they understand the concept of reducing air pollution, and that way they can collect as many points as possible and then get prizes. And the main prize is that given is a Tesla car, right? Where this car doesn't use fossil fuels but use electricity as fuel. Of course, this will reduce air pollution. Indeed, the price of a Tesla car is expensive, but however, it will be a comparable to our preserved Earth. What do you think about how the market will react to this game? Well, I guess that's pretty hard to guess. But my analysis of the market will be happy to accept it because this game has a big price and has an impact of the environment, especially air pollution in the world. Do you have any precautions about this game? First, have fun and understand this game and have hopefully we can all apply it in real life. And second, don't cheat or don't buy points illegally because there will be a very heavy consequences. And then I also want to say thank you to CNN Studio who already having me in this new section. I hope this game can create a better world, especially in the field of air pollution due to the excess fuel. Well, such a wonderful explanation from Mr. Davy. Now we will answer the questions that has been asked by netizen in Instagram account. The first one from Joseph Chuan. Is this game effective to reducing air pollution in the world? And the second is from Natalia Laura. Is the cost of making this game is expensive? Please answer Mr. Davy. Okay, I will answer the questions from Joseph Chuan. In my opinion, this game is quite effective in reducing air pollution. And however, the development at the beginning will be slow, but in the end it will move fast. Okay, now the questions from Natalia Laura. Of course, this game will cost a lot of money, especially for design development and prices given to users. But I think it will be commensurate with the improving natural environment, so that's okay. Besides, my corporation, EA Corporation, is a big company, so don't worry about the money.
Say many thanks. I say many thanks. I say many thanks to Mr. Duffy for his time and knowledge. And that's all, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Adam. Excuse myself. That's all, and thank you.